Wednesday wrap up, 9:25, and marker.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Gordon.
And we are here today with... I don't know the music.
Mouth goes.
Evan.
All right.
Oh, is this the Fox Goes?
Yes.
Wow, wow,
I think
wow?
our producers are messing with
God.
us.
Yes, this is the revenge of the nerd. Okay, Wednesday wrap up, we're going to talk about what happened in insurance this week. Starting off talking about some great tech tips for agents to use. You should be using this if you have Medicare clients. Stay tuned.
Am I supposed to start?
Yep.
Did we rehearse this?
Just do it anyway.
That's my first thing.
I
So,
hope you're getting all this.
I want you guys to make sure that you go.
Let me start.
I thought I was supposed to start.
It's no fun when you start.
It's bossy.
You start.
This is what I deal with
You start.
all the time. So, in the last week, I told you about a super cool new marketing tip I was going to share with you, and I'm going to do it right now. So, we said, okay, so your Humana clients, you sold them a Part D last year, it's getting mapped into something else. You want to be able to reach out to all of your clients. That's the key to this marketing tip. Quickly, your clients, and say something, right? It's called ringless voicemail. Now, some of you may have already received a ringless voicemail from us because we like to do it prior to any of our meetings coming up to say, hey, we're super excited to see you on Wednesday. Don't forget it starts at 9 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. Go Gordon Marketing. And we
Just
get
Google ringless
tremendous,
voicemail. It's not expensive.
super cheap.
What it's going to do is going to allow you to record a message that goes to all your clients' cell phones that says, hey, it's AEP. I need to get you in here for an appointment or schedule a phone consultation to figure out the best plan if you need to stay or hold.
I'm your agent.
The changes, and call me. Here's my cell phone. Now you can do that, or you can do an automated phone where it actually calls their phone. Ringless voicemail goes straight to voicemail.
You could do something like, hey, it's April 1st, we're into a new quarter. Let's order your OTCs for this quarter. Remember, over the counter at blah, blah,
And
blah.
it's really cheap. So if you
cheap.
want a recommendation of ringless voicemail or automatic phone system, phone dialers that you can use for your clients, ask us in the comments and we will tell you who we use
It's
and give you
awesome.
some advice. But it's cheap. It's something every agent, you can't call 100 clients, let alone.
And you can record 5 at one time, and then you get a code, and you can just release them when you want.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
You could record them all and give it to your assistant to get it done for the year. Do a Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Have you thought
Groundhog's
about
Day.
life insurance for those that you love. I also sell life insurance. You probably think of me as your Medicare agent, but I also do a lot of other things to help everybody with all their needs.
Happy first day of
There's
spring.
a lot you can be doing with technology that's not too intimidating and not
The
expensive.
key is to always be marketing, and I consider this passive marketing. It's still marketing. You don't have to actively do it right then. You just do it. Boom. Done.
I have agents that were confused at a meeting yesterday about United Healthcare, and they said, hey, I've been inactive with, and they named like 5 companies, so I know I can recontract with the GA that they were getting recruited. I said, no, that's not true. If you're inactive for 6 months with most carriers, life, health, annuities, that means you're free to recontract, but not with United Healthcare. United Healthcare, you can have been inactive and you are still in need of a release to recontract. So, the person yesterday
was thinking that they were all ready to move.
she's like, I haven't written in forever. I'm like, well, if you haven't written in forever, you're probably terminated. When did you contract? How long has it been? So she called and she was terminated June 1st for inactivity, because if you haven't written in a year, they terminate you. So the question was, well, okay, she was terminated June 1st. When can she recontract? And the answer, currently, today's date, carriers are always changing the rules, is 60 days.
60 days.
Right, but if she had just not written for 6 months, she would need a release from that upline. Okay, so that's different, and the release rules are very different from carrier to carrier, and they do change. And right now we're in a period where they all have these different blackouts. We just found out that WellCare is blacking out October 1st. So
Blacking out. Like,
I know. So we have the release rules, our cheat sheet. If you would like the release rules, ask us in the comments. We'll be happy to send you the cheat sheet we made, which is like an industry compilation for Medicare.
I want to just give a shout out to National General. So, along with in the under 65 market, it is open enrollment. Although remember, nobody's penalized if you don't have health insurance. So National General, who used to be my good buddies Assurance / Fortis, they have a 3-year plan, which is awesome. And it's in Indiana, Kentucky, Alabama, Arizona, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, South Carolina, West Virginia. It's a big deal. You'll write a bunch of these, and we want to get you guys set up because they do a good job. I'm not one to shop short-term carriers. I like my two bigwigs. Which one? National General. They do a good job. It's, it's like bread. When you know what kind of bread you like, why shop bread?
So I have a price for this week. It is a refrigerator or car magnet that says, can you zoom in?
Sure.
I love my country. It's a government I'm afraid of.
She got all the stuff in DC when she was in there.
Go to DC. So if you would like that, I need you to tell me a problem with the Medicare blue button, that if you've been going on the demo site, the beta site, and checking it out, because there's a lot of problems. And I know we've been kind of flooding the inbox of Seema Vera, the head of CMS, with suggestions and concerns. I don't know how receptive they're going to be at this late stage in the game, but
Right,
we need to give it to them, let them know. So if you would like that, first person to give me, you've gone in and done the beta on the Medicare blue button. This is a developing topic. If you'll go on the nightly news. And today from CMS, we heard
It's developing.
I have people every day, and they're like, are you telling me that
No.
the 600 clients that I've saved their drugs in my Plan Finder, that's going away? And I'm like, yeah, I keep saying that over and over again. I don't know what part of not being clear.
Maybe you're
I
not.
had a guy yesterday. He's like, I've got like 600 clients in there. I go, do you have it on paper? He's like, no, I have the ID to go in and retrieve it electronically.
Yeah.
I said, that's going away. This is my sign. It's going away. So get it out of there.
Take a picture.
Get it out of there,
Control
digitally
P.
or old-fashioned, whatever, so that you have the time saved. And all you have to do is call your client and say, has any of your drugs changed? And they can maybe add or delete a drug, but you don't have to get them to tell you their 22 drug and
gosh.
dosages over again times your 600 clients. It's going to screw up your AEP.
Yeah.
If you have questions about the changes with the Medicare Blue button, I have a little video that we've recorded here somewhere. There's an iCard, a little eye somewhere on the screen. Click on that eye and that'll take you to our video where we're talking about these really important changes with Medicare's Plan Finder, Medicare.gov, that you've used for the last 10 years. If you're a new agent, you're probably already overwhelmed learning the business. I had a lot of new agents yesterday, and so they don't know that this Armageddon is going to happen to us. If you don't have a lot of clients, it's not a big deal to you. It's the guy that's been here in the trenches a long time that has the 800 clients that's really going to hurt. Okay? So that's all I have for this week.
One more thing I just want to add is that Anthem, this is so crazy. It's like the affordable health insurance just won't go away. I find that so funny. So Anthem ACA, they're expanding, which is so funny to me. They're in select counties in Kentucky, Missouri, California, and Ohio.
You're still making money or they wouldn't be in it.
They're still making money.
And you're still making money or you wouldn't care about the ACA. So hope that helps those of you, the few of you, that still have the stomach.
The
to
one of
sell
you.
Obamacare. Right. The two agents out there. Thanks for tuning in this week. See you next week.
See ya.